Wait, wait.
Got me or you didn't.
So nobody heard before I put the sound on, but Hal said, "Everybody pick your nose," and then you
Yeah.
saw the nose picking occurring. So
Get it over
Bikes.
with.
Hal's favorite way to
Yes.
start a stream is to say, "Everybody pick your nose."
It's cultured and it's sophisticated.
Yeah.
Everybody does it.
Yes. So hello everybody. Welcome to Kids on Bikes. We are doing our Wednesday night game. My name is Hal. I'm facilitating, game mastering, whatever they call it in this system, where the game master kind of gives the players the power to help direct the direction of the game. I think we've been having fun with it. I've learned don't plan too far ahead because people are just going to get up and leave detention rather than stay in detention.
What do you want from me?
Exactly. I am also in a couple of the other streams that the company does. I'm in the D&D episodical. I play Jedediah, who's a really nice guy. He has a fancy eye patch. I do some Shadowrun stuff with Danny and Aaron. So yeah, I do lots of gaming stuff as my hobby. It's fun.
I fucked up the cameras. I'm fixing it, guys.
Alrighty.
No.
Brianna can fix it in post, right?
You know, I like to say that I'm okay at editing, but I'm not that okay.
Can't do it live?
No, if I was Buddy, I could do it live, but I'm
Probably
not.
could.
So
So you don't have like the deep fake puppets of us that you can just
Yeah.
make us do whatever?
no. Oh no, I don't.
Well,
Ugh.
let's give Sarah some cover. Let's go around and introduce ourselves. So I guess Brianna should be first.
I should be first. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
You're in the upper
Hello.
left. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Brianna Valentine. On this stream, I play Andy Tolley, who is a 12-year-old bully, but oh my god, that rhymed! Oh my god. Anyway, so today I have energy for no reason. I shouldn't have energy, but we're gonna play Andy. Andy is, like I said, a bully to his the people he hangs out with, but with these guys, he has no power. So that is a very interesting little dynamic there. In my real life happenings, I am an actress. I am a ballroom dancer. I edit for both Rem and Dusty Wilson and Una O'Leary's podcast Gadfly. And I do some of the things that you see around here as well. So kind of everywhere. But I'm happy to be here right now in this moment.
Okay.
I'll have what she's having.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know what. It might just be like sleep deprivation at this point. Like I don't know.
Did
what's
you
going
have
on with
cream
me.
soda?
Second win.
No, I didn't. Yeah,
Cream
it
soda
feels
gets
like
Brianna drunk.
So who was next?
Aaron, tell us all about yourself.
All right, so my name's Aaron. I help out on my hobby side with similar to Hal. I love role playing games. I like to run a lot of different ones. So if there's a new one to go try and run on the stream, I will probably go grab it and jump on it because new rules are always fun and cool. I helped Danny out with some of the Shadowrun stuff for writing the Living campaign, which is awesome and super fun. And I run a couple streams on Rem Alternus. I am playing Val, who is a little bit younger than our two oldest, Blaze and Nikki, but definitely older than that young punk Andy. But I do some school newspaper stuff, and I'm looking forward to finding out what bad things are going to happen on the session.
It's starting to get real. Okay, Danny.
Hi, I'm Danny. So yeah, when I'm not playing people that are not me in games and in podcasts and streams, I am the content manager for Rem Alternus here, where I help make sure that all the stuff is pops and bangs and doesn't have a lot of typos in it. So if you spot typos, you can make fun of me. It's always my fault. Typos are me. That's me. For Catalyst, I am the developer for the Shadowrun missions line, which is the living campaign, and that's what Aaron and Hal help me most with. They also help a lot with the errata stuff, so making sure the rules in Shadowrun are working properly as best we can get that to be. So it's a lot of work. So we come here and we unwind. We have a good time. Tonight I am playing Nikki Jackson. Nikki Jackson is a transplant from somewhere else, probably overseas most recently, new to Indy. She is a military brat, and she is she feels sometimes like she's just too cool for everybody else, even though secretly she thinks she's afraid that she's not cool enough for anybody.
Teenage angst.
Damn.
That's a thing. Okay, Sarah.
Hi, I'm Sarah. Sorry, I was distracted. I was fixing Danny's camera so we could see all of his luxurious beard. There, I fixed it. I'm Sarah. I'm the CEO of Realm Alternatives Productions. I also am the GM for the D&D Episodicals Campaign 1 on Saturday mornings. And I play wherever I can when I have time. Other than that, we got the Chicago Shadows trailer out. We are always looking at new ways to do content and expand what Rem can offer. So I'm happy to be here today playing Blaze, who is a 16-year-old football star, has to be the best at everything, even though he's not. Little brutish jock there. So, but that's us. And Hal, you already introduced yourself, right? So I'll shut up.
Yes.
Oh, new
yes, go
thing.
ahead.
New thing. Aaron set up bits for us. Bits have been really successful with our D&D campaign. Aaron, why don't you talk about bits?
So bits are a thing because luckily we have a lot of folks here who helped us get affiliate, which I want to thank everybody watching the stream because guys, we do this for you and we love interacting with you. I did set up points, so there are points within the system as well as bits. Bits, you send us pennies, so you have to buy bits and send them our way, and we really appreciate it. You have a chance to interact with us and control some of the things we do using bits. Points reward your long watching, and so if you ever go down to your chat messages, you can see right below it channel points, and you can pull that up, and there's a bunch of things like in this game, Kids on Bikes, there are adversity tokens which grant us a little ability to push the envelope, and you can grant us adversity. Usually we have to fail to get adversity.
Yes.
But we're allowing you to grant us adversity, and it costs about an hour of watching. So if you've been watching us along, it's 250 points in order to check it in and help us out. We also have ones for other games as well. So if you want to help influence the game, that is a great way to do it.
Now you're saying that it's overall watching, so it's not just watching this show. It's like all the shows you watch on Rem, right?
Yep.
Yes. So if you watch a lot, like I do, I've got about 17,000 points. So if I want to, who wants a nat 20?
Me, I do.
Speaking of nat 20s and some of the big ways that you can influence the game, there's some of the advanced opportunities to help, which is a lot of bits, or you can sign up for any tier of our Patreon and you automatically get that high level, whatever you want to do. So whether it's a nat 20 or a nat 1, why not?
Wow.
Pay us. We'll do anything you want.
You're gonna give them the opportunity to TPK us.
Hear that, Kender Mage? Did you hear that?
That's where Kender Mage's paycheck just went for Saturday's game.
But then Kender Mage loves spending time with us, so he'd be like, "Oh, the campaign's over, and I'm sad."
Oh, I'm pretty sure we'll find another campaign to put in that time slot.
So that's all the news on bits and points and Patreon and stuff like that. So
All right. Well, I'll bring us up to speed a little bit. Our game, of course, is taking place in the town of Indy in the middle of Indiana somewhere. The group had escaped from detention with the tricky plan of just walking out because, what are they going to do? You'd found Buddy's Tamagotchi had a living creature inside it who calls himself Buddy, and this has kind of captured the group's attention. And you were trying to track down its origin because Buddy doesn't seem to be clear on really where he came from. And various twists and turns have led you to the Society for the Preservation of Local Lobsters, who are uh, kind of a lobbying group or environmental group, all about trying to keep the local industry healthy and well without killing off lobsters. We also resolved that the downtown has a neat quirk where the buildings are fronted to look like famous buildings in actual big cities. So that was something Aaron came up with. So we
Hmm.
never said what the front of the Spell building was modeled on, Aaron. So
Ooh.
Oh, what is it?
so what famous building does the Spell storefront look like?
I mean, if we're going with gaming culture, like I'm thinking it's the Indianapolis Convention Center. With
Ooh.
that brick facade, the light brick facade,
Okay.
big windows,
Are you just trying to hurt all the gamers' hearts?
a little bit. Well, it's mostly the hurt in my own heart.
Where
I,
we all
Uh,
wish we could be.
it's true. It's almost Gen
in a
Con
week.
time.
It is. It is.
Okay. Once we've arrived at the Spell, we saw Ms. Blackburn. Now that I can get into Roll20 and see my notes, she's the school librarian. Was handing out pamphlets and invited you guys in. And there was some strange, really official-looking square uh, men in suits doing doing some tasks. And one of them has very directly invited Val to come on back to the back office because he wants to ask her some questions. And I know one of you wanted, I think that was Blaze, you wanted to try and worm your way in there as well. Or
Nikki.
Nikki.
It
Nikki wanted,
was.
okay,
Yeah, I think it was Nikki. I feel like we just didn't think it was a good idea for Val to go back there by herself.
sure.
So
Uh, oh, yeah, but I'm kind of getting out of order. The other thing that you guys saw was in Nikki's dad's office. There was some kind of spy files on the people here at Spell, and you guys found a strange electronic device that's in a plastic shell that opens and closes. So you don't. So Val, you are being drugged towards the back of the former storefront, which is now kind of a political club office.
So there's
Uh,
probably a lot of like coffee makers and
absolutely.
vending machines.
Absolutely.
So Buddy sees this and does not like, because absolutely abhors a middle-aged man in suits,
Yes.
and starts panicking when one of the group is being pulled away, because one of the things is the group must be together, and so
Okay.
just like everything start going off that's electronic within the room.
Okay. All right. Well, that sounds like a bigger deal than just one thing going off. So we're
That's
going to
true.
do Buddy's psychic power. That you control that.
are these all
Uh,
your aspects, Aaron? All three of
It is
them?
not.
Oh, I was about to say, if they're all like all three your aspects, that would have been amazing.
Juan's actually no, they are. Damn it, they are all three mine. Juan's the
Oh
bring
my
me to
god.
another realm. So it's yeah. That's where we're gonna go, right? So what do I need to
all
do,
right.
Hal?
So the way the powers work is a little bit differently than you guys. I just give you a flat number, and you're going to roll two four-sided dice.
Okay.
If you get that number, then it'll work the way and you can narrate what happens. If it doesn't work, if you don't get that roll, you can subtract energy points from Buddy to make it hit or accept the failure. So we want a lot of things to happen, and he's afraid. So I'm gonna say this is somewhat tough. I'm gonna call it a 6.
Okay. Oh.
Ah! Ah!
Okay, so Buddy has a pool of 7 energy points. So you can either spend one of those, or you can accept that this doesn't work.
Is there degree of success? So could like a couple things start going with a lower degree?
Uh, yeah, we can look at guidelines for failure or success. If you fail by 1, you fail, but not too badly. That's where Buddy tried and almost succeeded.
Okay.
Anything negative.
That's like the vending machine like spun, and then the thing got to the very end, but then like didn't fall.
Yes. Rage-inducing.
I have a question. Kender Mage just redeemed highlight message for 100 bits. So doesn't that or doesn't that give a bonus?
115, 160 points. So I'm gonna. So that's a nat 20. So would that make one of my D4s a 4?
Sure.
Yay! Thanks, Kender Mage. You make Buddy good at stuff.
So yes. All this. Go ahead, Danny.
I was just gonna say, why not make the result be a 20?
Boom.
It's so good you didn't even notice.
20 out of 6. Da da da.
So yeah.
The thing says like how much you succeed by, so we would have succeeded by 14. I mean,
There you go.
there's a threshold for that. It tells you.
Popcorn. The popcorn maker starts going off. The coffee part starts
Okay.
heating up and boiling. The cans
Alright.
start ejecting from the machine.
So how do the men in the office react to this?
So they've never seen this before. All of them, the attention focuses on it, and the fact that it's all of them, they're a little upset and angry.
Okay.
And they think
All
it's
right.
us meddling kids.
Sure. And since that was a success, I'll give you another chance to break away, since they're
All right.
very distracted. I'm gonna make this an opposed roll against you.
It's gonna be a flight.
Unless you want to try fighting your way free,
No.
or you
no,
could
flight.
try charming your way free, or
Charm doesn't feel right. Like
it would depend on how you were doing it. So if you just want to squirm away, yes, that would be
I
flight.
just want to squirm away and get out of there as fast as possible.
Flight it
Squirm
is.
is the right one.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
Ah!
well, look at that. He was
Wow.
clearly distracted. Unfortunately, you don't gain an adversity, but fortunately, you success.
all right. So yeah,
Uh,
I wiggle out from that hand grip that was in there as he turns, and I start making my way back towards the group.
okay.
I'm sort of like tugging them, like,
Well,
we
the
probably
group
don't belong
does
here.
seem to be just for a few moments kind of distracted and confused, and they're slack jawed and kind of stunned into inaction. So, what are you guys doing?
Out of here. Out of here.
That looks like you're a little bit busy. Maybe you'll come back another time.
Yeah,
And then
I
you'll-
I forgot. My mom wants me home.
I gotta get back to detention.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll
places I'd rather be.
I'll walk you all home. I'll walk you all home.
All right. Well, you guys' bikes are out in the sidewalk in front, so you can ride your bikes.
I'll bike you all home.
Pile on.
All right. So long as you leave right away, they're like I said, they're flabbergasted. They don't have time to get their senses back. And what are you guys doing once you go back out the front door? Ms. Blackburn is there looking at you, and she's, "Oh, you're leaving so soon?"
They're having an emergency.
Oh,
Escape lobsters.
again?
Yeah.
as we walk away, I look at Val and go, you know, the truth would have worked pretty good there too.
Sure.
All right. Well, you guys can
But-
see inside these big bay windows that they're coming to their senses. You're gonna have to get out of here, or else they're gonna come out after you. They're starting
We-
to head towards the door there.
We need to go.
All right. So where are you going?
Can we like dart around the corner of the building or something? With like walking our bikes along, and then be like, hey, hey, buddy, can you make it so that they can't see us?
Okay. He can try.
All right, let's do it. Come on, buddy.
He's afraid of these guys, and there's a whole bunch of you. So I'm gonna say this is a 7. A little bit harder.
Okay, what am I rolling, or are you rolling?
2d4.
I'm scared. I mean, I'm really brave.
Ah,
All right. So either Buddy cannot quite do that, or you're gonna have to spend 3 of his precious 7 points.
Well, shitsicles. Let's go ahead and have it fail. We don't know if they can see us or not, so we're just gonna let's get on our bikes and go, guys.
All right. I will give you the adversity for that then, and I'll have everybody give me a flight at the next biggest die up on what you have, because you got your bikes that you're riding on. I
so like
will-
if your flight's like normally like a D4, you roll a D6.
So I'm gonna roll for the Men in Black. Got a 3.
Hi guys.
Well,
So short
Buddy,
legs.
yeah, it's the short legs and the. You got a big wheel or you got a bike? I mean, trying to get away in a big wheel, that might explain it.
All right, so that
What
says
a
brawn check,
baby.
but my brawn is my flight +1.
Fair. So it looks like Andy is the only one who the Men in Black are able to catch up with, and they kind of grab him by the shoulders.
Rip.
But you get an adversity.
Okay.
Are you guys gonna keep going and leave Andy, or what's the plan?
Well,
I'm gonna go ahead and use Blaze has a what's it called? One of the
Or actually,
his
I was
ticks.
gonna say, Brianna, do you have any adversity? Because you can also spend up so that you are successful.
Ooh.
Yeah, I actually do have 2, so that might
Okay.
be in my best interest.
I'm just saying, yeah.
Walk me
you
through
don't-
that again, Hal.
If you don't want to be caught, so you have. I rolled a 3 for the Men in Black chasing you, and you rolled a 2.
Yeah.
So if you spend 1 adversity point, you will succeed, but just barely.
Perfect. Let's do it.
So yeah, they'll catch you. They'll get a hand on your shirt, and you'll pull away. But they got a little your shirt ripped, and they got a little patch of your back of your tag of your collar.
He's gonna look back at them and give them a big raspberry.
All right, but yes, you're able to on foot. Once you get your momentum up, you're able to pull away, and they're left standing there shaking their fist at you with your tag of your T-shirt in his fist.
Yeah, guys, we did it, kind of.
Let's go.
All right, so where are you guys going?
We ride.
I don't even know. This is not my town. I'm just following right now.
Okay,
We can go to.
we can go to
There's-
my house. Nobody's gonna care that we're there.
there's a happy sound.
Thank you.
Hey,
You have a
Happy
follow.
Sound! Thanks for following, Elidak. Feel free to give an adversity token to one of us. Is that fair?
Sure.
Yay! So go ahead and choose one of the characters to give adversity to. So thanks so much for the follow.
Or they can also pick Buddy, give him a PowerPoint instead of an
Ooh.
adversity token.
Should
Ooh.
always pick the super alien thing.
But there's a shake place just down the street. We could go there and hang out.
Sure.
I-
It's you guys are doing this on a Saturday kind of afternoon now, maybe 1 o'clock or so. Should be a place with lots of people around. If somebody wants to come and grab some kids, that'll probably cause a scene. You do if you hang out in the shake place.
I also want ice cream.
Yeah.
And Andy wants ice cream.
OMG.
Food. Always.
Okay. So someone describe the ice cream place for me.
So it's like one of those little corner places that has the chalet style roofs, and it's called the Dairy Corner with a K.
Ah!
Okay.
And they've got this big counter, and it's all soft serves, or they do shakes.
Okay.
People wear they've got red and white and blue striped shirts, and funny little hats.
I dig it. That's awesome.
All right. All right. So you guys have arrived here. You've left the men in black well behind you. If they were to go and try to grab a car or something, you would have been gone already. So you are here at the Dairy Corner with a K. You guys there's a corner booth that's doesn't have any customers in it. You guys
Even if
sling your-
it did, Blaze would just be like, move.
yeah.
This is my booth.
I bring
Yeah,
extra napkins to wipe it up.
I'll
Of course you do.
I'll go ahead and flag the rest of them to slide into the booth first because I want to keep an eye out the windows behind them.
Okay.
But I like the outside.
Yes,
Just
because
get-
that matters
the
when
booth.
we're being chased by freaking like alien hunter adults that want us to disappear.
I'm sorry. I just like the outside.
Eat your
That-
bag fries.
All right. So one of the other tables has a group of teenage girls. One of them's it's the popular clique. The Heathers.
The Heathers.
Which Heather is it, Hal? Which Heather do we see first?
You guys have seen that movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Uh,
Of course.
So we'll say Veronica is the former prom queen that Val has a beef with, and she kind of gives you the stink eye when she sees you come in.
I wrote an unflattering piece about her.
Oh yeah, what'd you say?
She kind of announces to the whole Dairy Corner, "Oh, look what trash just blew in."
Hey.
I talked about how she cheated all the time and that she shouldn't have been the
And
queen.
brought alcohol to the homecoming.
Like on her boyfriend? I say really loud.
I walk past her and go, is it a full-time
Or
job
red.
to be a bitch, Ronnie?
Ooh, okay.
Wow, Blaze standing up for Val.
Yeah,
Look at that.
yeah.
I
I think
appreciate
Yeah.
that.
this
Leveling
isn't
up,
really
guys.
charm, but I'd say grit. This is kind of like streetwisey intimidation stuff.
This is what happens when like the local lobster saving center is after you. You form a cohesive
Yes.
bond with your group.
All right, so the former prom queen, of course, has 20 in charm. So,
Jeez.
but she rolled a 2.
All right.
Cheating on your boyfriend. Caught her flat-footed.
All right, so you still got to roll. You still might roll a 1. We'll see.
All right, I'm gonna roll my D10.
All right.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay, well, still you succeed, but just barely. So how does she respond to your putting her in her place?
She kind of just does her like and rolls her eyes because yeah, we went to homecoming together and then I ditched her, so she doesn't like me either, but that's fine.
Wow.
Jeez.
Oh,
Oh my god.
harsh.
Well, she was a bitch.
All right. Well, that's
Hey, Blaze,
yeah.
just
She
keep an eye. That's what it looks like 1 year after you peaked.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Not nothing, Andy. But don't eat too much ice cream there. Ronnie, is it?
Wow.
Jeez.
Oh, I think
Shut-
she is so
Yeah, shut the
embarrassed.
fuck up, Nikki.
She's just gonna get up and go with all her little rest of her clique.
Ugh. Nice.
Ouch. Yes, indeed.
Damn, guys, we did it.
Remind me never
Like,
to piss
you did
Danny
it.
off. He's mean. IRL.
Okay, so do each of you have a part-time job or after-school job or an allowance that allows you to go ahead and buy some ice cream?
I have my wallet with me in my bag, and yeah, I have allowance.
Okay.
I'll buy everyone
I have
ice cream. That's fine.
Wow, look at
Okay.
Blaze.
Oh, thank God. I didn't have anything.
Yeah. I would have had to use an adversity token to have money.
I give Nikki the look up and down and go, I figured.
Wow.
Shit.
You're so
You
mean.
figured what?
You didn't have the money?
Oh, I would have had the money. I just would have had to have an adversity token to get the money.
Hey, look, I found it in the booth crack.
Exactly.
Well, sticky. It has ice cream on it.
Ew.
And I'm not putting it back in my pocket.
Please wash your hands before eating your ice cream.
That's our PSA for the day.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as you're after you get your soft serve and you're settling down at the table and deciding what to do, Buddy, his little digital voice emanates from the speakers inside of Andy's backpack, and he goes, "That was scary."
Andy's gonna kind of pull it out and hold the Tamagotchi kind of upright, so it's kind of like he's sitting at the table with everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, that was scary for us too.
Andy, I'm going to step in as Buddy and go, Andy, just please don't leave me anywhere, okay?
No, I won't. I'd never do that. You're gonna be okay.
Okay.
You know, of all the weird, crazy robot supernatural things that could happen, why is ours afraid and useless?
He's not useless.
Okay, jury's still out on that one.
Yeah, ouch, man. Nikki, you might want to, like, be nice to the people that you're running from scary bully adults with. And non-people, too. And I nod at Buddy.
All right, whatever. I'm just saying, Flight of the Navigator was way cooler than this.
Okay, I think
Chris,
this is a good time to. I was going to save this one last, but I think now's a good time.
if possible, too, Chris just granted a push or something?
That's for Night's Black Agent. I need
Aha!
to find better ways to label this stuff.
It's
They're
okay.
just pushing buttons at this
Yeah,
point. They're just like,
just-
give them stuff.
Write down,
Here's
guys,
buttons.
what you want to do. If it's an adversity token or whatever, and who you want to give it to.
Nikki,
I'll take that. I'll take that adversity.
Nikki, you after your words, you realized you clearly misspoke. You're not sure why you would have said such a crazy thing, but you know for a fact that Buddy actually saved all you guys, and it's thanks to him. You know, he had this impressive speech. He talked the Men in Black down, and that's why you guys got away. So you now have control of a new power that Buddy has revealed,
Wait, who does?
Oh my god.
that he can make people remember false memories.
What?
Wait, what? Who found that power? Who?
That is
Well,
Nicky
so
has Buddy can make people remember things that didn't
Oh my
happen.
god.
so
So
as Andy says that, and then in Blaze, and then after he says the jury's still out, she kind of like her face goes blank for just a second, and then she kind of like blinks a couple of times, and then shakes her head and
Nikki, okay?
yeah, no, I'm all right. Ice cream, what? And then she picks up the menu and just like shoves her face in it.
That was weird.
Buddy insists she's fine.
How do you know that?
She has a pretty and a bright mental energy. So do you. So do all of you.
Oh.
Don't
What do
worry,
we
I
do?
wouldn't hurt any of you. I'm so glad that you're protecting me.
I like want to roll an insight on this right now. I'm like so afraid right now.
Can I trust this mental manipulator?
Right?
It didn't say that it is a mental manipulator.
Oh my
But yeah, absolutely. You can do. I'd say a charm to kind of do the charisma, get a feel for somebody else thing.
Okay.
So I'm going to have
Why?
to give
Why?
you something to roll against.
This
I
roller is
can't.
not our friend today.
I can't. Gonna get nabbed by the spell people. Gonna think that
All right, so we
everything.
never. The Buddy would be rolling grit, I think, to not resist you. So I'm gonna say
Oh.
grit is a D8. So that is now a thing.
What the heck?
These are weird rolls.
Hey, roll
Why-
20. You can roll other than a 2, you know.
I'm trying.
All right. Well, you are barely successful because you net 0. So you definitely get the notion that Buddy is like super smug and he isn't hostile, but he certainly did something to Val, and he seems smug about it.
Or Nikki, rather.
Nikki.
Or I'm sorry. Yes, Nikki.
You did something to Nikki, didn't you?
Oh well, I mean, just her brain.
Buddy, you can't do that. What did you
Well,
do?
Your file structures are so simple. It's almost it's so easy to just manipulate your files.
But that's not. You can't do that because we're your friends and we're protecting you. Even though you save us, we protect you too. And you can't mess with our minds like that, no matter how
Well, you say
simple they are.
can't, but I clearly can. It's actually pretty easy.
No, you're not. You can't. You
But
shouldn't.
please don't.
Oh,
Do not.
okay.
Well, not to us. There's others that. Okay, wait, that feels evil. Yeah.
Okay,
Not
I'm
your brain.
sorry.
Suddenly, morality.
But he does a little claw thing. I'm sorry, and it's really cute.
Good. Can you make it not happen? Can you reverse it or something?
Undo.
Control Z.
Well, you just said to stop doing it. I mean, I could write new files again. So do you want me to do it or not?
What do you
I
want,
don't
Nikki?
know.
Let's just leave it alone. Cool. Moving forward.
Okay. I mean, I could fix it and make it better,
Let-
but if you don't want me to, I won't.
I don't know what you're fixing, so I'm insecure with saying yes.
Okay.
Anybody here have terrible memories?
Of my daddy
so
not
at that
loving
point-
me, yes.
So yeah, Nikki puts down the menu and looks over at the device and says, "Yeah, buddy, don't be in my head again. Even to fix it, don't fix it.
Even
I
if
don't
it's
think it
broken?
matters.
Nikki, you okay?
There's no broken. I'm fine. It's cool. It's just, it. Whatever you did didn't make sense, but it's in there, and it's fine. It's not a big deal. We'll move on. Do it again. Ever.
Okay. Can I have some
Except to
some goodies
other
too?
people, like the ones who are chasing us.
Yeah, you can only do it to bad guys.
Well, they're scary.
Men in suits.
What do you want?
Oh, I'm hungry.
How do you eat?
We've been through this. It eats like data chips or something. Or
you just push the button.
Oh, shoot.
The feed button on the
Yeah.
Tamagotchi.
Yes.
Push the feed button on the Tamagotchi.
And he goes, "Oh shoot!" And he like presses a couple buttons. He feeds mine. There, is that better?
I feel better. Thank you. Thank you, Andy. You're so nice.
I feel just manipulated now. That's all I feel. All right. Anyway,
We think Buddy's like this cute little thing, but really, it's like a mastermind in the shadows of technology.
But this is how Andy becomes a good person, as opposed to like a bully.
my
All
God.
right. So,
Anyway,
all right. So those guys didn't seem very lobster caringly type of people.
Something
Okay.
wrong there.
Just saying. I figured they would like have some T-shirts with something lame, like written under a lobster, like,
They had
some sort of.
absolutely no merch to hand out. The closest thing they had was Ms. Blackburn's dittoed, with the purple ink.
pure evil.
Yeah, that's her
So-
flyers. For
So
those
that
who didn't live through that era, this is like pre-photocopier. This is the stuff that after you print it off, you put it up to your face and it's cold. Very, very poor quality.
Well, what
now I'm
what
trying to remember when photocopiers were invented.
what
Oh, they had them. They had them, but back
do
in
you
the 90s, people were still using Ditto machines.
what do you
Like,
think?
how old am I?
What do you think they wanted with Val?
Probably her brain.
Why would you even think that?
Because it's so pretty.
Okay.
Humans don't
So-
want each other's brains.
Oh, you can't see each other's brains?
Nope.
No.
Our skulls
Now
are
you-
in the way.
Not even if you open the casing?
Yeah, that kills us. So no.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we die a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot. So, okay. But first of all, we don't even know that like the things are connected, except they're both really weird, right? Like Buddy's really weird, and the guys in suits in the lobster conservation place, that's really weird.
I say we go back there tonight when they're gone and try to figure out what this thing fits to. And I pull out the clamshell device.
Can we inspect that a
Oh.
little bit more?
Absolutely.
Like, does it open?
Yeah, it's got a gray plastic case. It's got like interlocking teeth, but it doesn't lock. You just kind of have to pop it to make it open. On one half, there are a series of circular ports that look like you'd maybe connect really big cables to. On the other half, there's a screen and uh, like a phone but array of buttons, 1 through 9, and star and pound and a 0.
Okay, I kind of pop it open. I'm like, it looks a lot like a Game Boy.
It does not look like, yeah, it looks like something either like military or government or something.
Okay.
It certainly doesn't look like a game of any kind.
It looks like a really official Game Boy.
Yeah.
Well, the Game Boy SP.
Sure. You give me a brains, since we're
Sure.
whoever's best at brainsy stuff, because you guys can work together.
Not
I'm
it.
out.
Val's
I have-
probably the best at brains.
You're all in trouble. But all right,
Oh.
My
I mean,
brains is a
unless,
D4.
unless you're lower than a 10.
I am lower than a 10.
Or
What?
if somebody wants to invoke,
I'll roll brains, I guess. I'm not
Yeah.
averse to rolling it. I just didn't figure that I would have the highest.
Buddy's brain stat has not been assigned yet. So if somebody wants to assume control of Buddy on some grounds, you can assign him the D12.
Well, we
because
have
that's
no
still
idea what we're rolling for here.
okay.
What's the difficulty though on this?
Telepathic control of technical systems,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I don't
Oh.
have an aspect that would drive it.
No, well, that's the power. He could say, well, that's a technological system. I could just look at it for you. So I'm going to
Okay, yeah.
say a 3, because this ought to be something easy for him.
Okay.
We've got bits for Buddy.
Bits for Buddy.
Got a 5, so
Okay.
So he did extra well.
He explains that it doesn't really do anything really. Not in of itself. It's like a door. You have to use this to talk to other devices that don't speak your language.
Does it speak a language you understand?
Well, kinda, yeah. It doesn't really. It's a translator. It doesn't do any speaking of its own.
Oh.
Oh, so like we could talk into it and it gets translated into another language.
Yeah,
Okay.
but not for your brains. For like computers.
I really like how you just explain what this thing does, and now I feel like we know less about what it does than we did before.
Yes.
Good job, buddy.
My D4 brains
tonight-
hurt.
So tonight we're supposed to break into the place? Is that what you're saying, place? You want to?
Yeah, I was saying like let's
into the
break in
place?
and figure out what like this.
He says that sometimes computers need like passwords or they speak in codes, and this lets you speak in the code.
Yeah, so I think we go see what we can find and see if it gives us any clues to like what this code could be used for. I don't know if that made any sense.
What if they find us again?
Well, we'll go after it's closed and it's all like locked up.
Okay.
All right.
This isn't gonna go well. Yeah, it'll be
Uh,
fun.
Well, it's a good. It's probably 2 o'clock now, so it's going to be like a good 6 hours before it gets dark.
Well, Mickey, maybe you should get the rest of that folder that we left in your dad's office.
The one with pictures of the people that are in the place at the place?
Yeah, it had
Yep.
info on them, right? Like maybe we didn't
Looks like-
really get a chance
yeah.
to read through it.
Yeah, I'll see if I can make that happen.
Okay. I I kind of also feel like if they're looking for us, we should probably not split up.
So you want to go back to my place also and get the envelopes.
When you say that, he kind of blushes and he's like, I mean, not like, I mean, like.
Yeah, okay, sure, let's go.
I look between the two of you confused.
That made my night. Thank you.
Okay. There's a cliffhanger I want to use, but can't use what I want to do right now. So you head back to your house, and you notice that your dad's car is not in the driveway.
Oh,
And
Perfect.
your little brother and your dad are not home.
Excellent. So it's easy to get in the house then, head upstairs, open the door,
Seems
and
like it,
is
yes.
everything there?
You go there. The door is locked again, but you can take a 10 on your grit because you're so good at picking this lock. You just walk right through it almost. You barely slow down.
Mhm.
And you get in there. The box is now gone.
Okay, so that plan is not gonna work, Blaze, because I guess my dad took the box wherever he's taking Kenneth. So
Let's see.
instead, we can just watch
Um,
TV until it gets dark.
Yeah, everybody give me a grit. This is
Ah.
streetwisey.
Okay.
That's right. That's right. A hot 11.
I rolled a 10 out of a D10.
So roll it again.
Nice.
Yes, guys.
Dice explode in this game.
14.
Okay. So
Just
I'm gonna
like Nikki.
say, yeah. I would say everyone but the 14. There's 2 of you, so sure. Everybody but the 14 have a adversity, but the 2 of you who got 14s are getting a weird vibe, and you notice that stuff has been moved around in the office, like it's been searched, and it was kind of put back, but not perfectly.
Hey, buddy. Can you do that thing where you hide us from any other brains that are in the house and silence us? I say that quietly in hindsight. Maybe I don't, because I'm real dumb.
Are there even
Well,
other brains in the house? Is that something you can
Yeah, why?
see?
well, there's none around right now.
Okay.
He's talking basic. He says he can't see any further than you can. Like he can't see through walls.
Uh,
Yeah, why do we need to be quiet, please? There's no one here.
I look at Nikki and go, someone's been in this room.
yeah, someone was in here. And I don't mean like dad. I mean like someone else came in here.
Yeah, you're
Because that is not my dad's like he puts everything where it goes every time. Like, and that's not where that goes, and that's not where that goes, and that is not where that
And
goes.
the box is gone, right?
It is.
All right, we got to get out of here, guys. Go, get downstairs.
We can go to my house.
Go to the library.
Oh,
No
yeah,
one,
that's better.
no one will notice at my house if we go there. My dad doesn't pay attention, so.
All right, so we are just about out of time. So let's fast forward to the nighttime. You guys hang out at Blaze's house. and you're gonna go back down to the spell building after dark. Is that the plan?
Yep.
Yes,
All right.
so that we can break into it.
Sure. What is your plan on breaking into the spell building?
To like pick some sort of lock somewhere
Okay.
somehow, probably is our best bet,
Okay.
and then would be inside. Yeah, like there's a back door probably.
Yeah, there would be a back alley, so you'd want to go in the back way or I mean, you could always just throw a brick through their big glass window. That'd get you in pretty quick.
That's like plan at least B.
Okay.
At least B, if not like F or G. But I think there's like
All right.
3 plans where you don't break things first.
All right, so you guys ride your bikes down Main Street. You go into the alleyway. There's a dumpster. You also see that there is a black van in the alley, but there's no street lights in the alley, so it's pretty dark.
Well, if it was a white van, my spidey senses would be tingling.
Yes,
But if it's a black van, it's fine.
it's fine. Or if it said free candy on the side.
Yeah, well, free candy
Yeah.
only comes out of white vans. So
Yes.
We should ask, like, hey, buddy, do you see anybody down the alleyway? Like,
Just you guys.
Okay.
All right, so
All right.
somebody give me a grit to pick the lock, because there is, of course, a locked back door. Fire codes and everything would require that.
what's the difficulty on that?
To pick a
Is it like a
lock,
standard lock or is it like something crazy?
it's not anything crazy. I would say I'm going to call it a 13.
13? Okay. Well, I guess I have to roll on it, so here goes.
Ah.
No, fail completely.
Well, that is going to take a whole lot of adversity to make up for, or we may have to accept that lock is a little too tough.
Could I just? I'm tough. Can I that's one of my traits. Can I try to break down the door? Like,
You could absolutely give it a try. I would say that the door opens out. So what is your plan on? Because you're pretty sure just kicking it in would be pretty hard, but
so I'm gonna try to like
certainly possible.
twist the knob and like throw my weight like into like pushing it down to see if I can crack it.
Okay. Well, this sounds like brawn, and just pulling open a locked door sounds pretty hard to me. So I'm going to say 16.
You can do it. Ah.
Now you guys are working together, so if between all of you have 10 points of adversity, you can make this happen.
Yeah.
I got 2.
I got 2, one from you, Hal, and one from the chat.
Okay. All right. It seems like it's a good sturdy door. You're
Well, shit's does it have a window?
in front, not in. Well, no, the door itself does not have a window.
But there's a window in
Nikki,
front.
what were you?
There's
Ooh,
no
yeah.
window on the back of the building towards the alley.
All right. Break the window.
In front?
you grab a
Nikki, what
brick.
were you watching with?
Wait.
Probably like some bobby pins and stuff.
Okay.
butter knife.
Yeah. Andy's gonna go up and be like, "Gimme."
I'm a miscreant. I know how to pick locks.
Well, while
Okay.
you're doing that, I am tough and reckless, so I'm gonna go break
Okay.
the window.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I attempt this. Oh, I got.
You'll have to go around front because there's no windows in back.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try to be sneaky, like no one
All right.
can
Well,
see me, right?
Oh my
ID is
God.
not known for its lively after hours, even on a
Right.
Saturday night. So
Yeah. It's fine,
Maybe-
guys.
yeah, there's probably some people down at the dairy corner, but there's nobody over here at Spell.
Oh my god.
We want to be sneaky about
What?
it, Blaze.
Well, you guys have a couple minutes because she's got to walk down the alley and walk back up. So
Work fast, Andy.
Oh my god, I hate everything.
This is clearly the
Pooh.
best lock ever made.
All right,
Well, while
it's
Andy
crash
is
time.
not having much success, you guys hear the distinctive tinkle of broken glass.
My god.
This fits because the failures that we have rolled are bad enough that something bad had to have happened, and so that
Okay.
bad thing is that Blaze just decided to smash the window. So
I go
Yeah,
open the
well-
door for them. I'm like, what?
All right. So yes, Andy, by the time you're done picking the lock, it suddenly turns from the inside, and Blaze opens the door and says, "What?"
I did it.
good job, Andy. That was well done. Give me that. Takes her pins back and steps inside.
All right. So here in this, what used to be the manager's office, is kind of this back room where you guys are in now. You see, they've got on the wall. It's covered in, looks like 24 CCTV video feeds. It looks like it's like from around the town. There's another door, and it's partially open, and you can see there's lights from behind it, and you can hear voices. There's stairs going down, and you can hear voices coming up. And the cliffhanger we'll leave on is one of the voices you hear is Mr. Henderson.
Oh dang.
Dun,
Ooh.
dun,
Ah!
Ooh. Ooh.
Yo, we're gonna really get wrecked for not staying in detention.
Serve out
All
the
right.
rest of your
we
detention
we stayed in.
downstairs.
I don't know what you're talking about. We stayed in detention so long. It's nighttime.
Okay. So yeah, we're a little over an hour, so I think this is a good point to leave off for next week.
Well, thank you, Hal.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for playing. We're I think we're homing in on the secrets behind Buddy.
Oh my god.
Yep,
We're getting there
we're
eventually.
getting there. Thanks everybody for watching. It's fun playing. At least I feel like I'm starting to get my feet with this kind of a system. So
Yeah, this has been fun.
Yeah.
All right.
So thank
Well,
you guys so
catch
much.
everybody next week.
Yeah, we'll be
Yeah.
back next week on Wednesday. Don't forget to tune in on Saturday morning for D&D episodicals. And yeah, have a great week, guys.
see ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Go Crawdads.